For Q&A, I have all of the questions here on my iPad, so I'm gonna just go down and just answer them for y'all. So first question is, how did I get hired? Okay, I had just moved to New Orleans, probably like a couple months previous to, a few months, almost a year previous to me getting a job as a bottle girl. And I had always wanted to be a bottle girl in Houston, which is where I stayed previously, which I was, but not like at a really big club. So I started this club and I started they was like popping or whatever, and I wanted to apply, but I never knew how to apply. And at that time I had a 9 to 5, so I wasn't really pressed to work there. It was more of just like, okay, cool, like that's a cool, little job to have. So coincidentally, they had a casting call. Probably like, it was so crazy. Probably like 2 weeks after I was just thinking about it, because I had went up there, and that's what made me think about it too. I had went up to the club physically and saw like how it was going down, and I'm new, so I'm like, okay, cool, this is a cool little club. Anyways, so I saw that they was having a casting call. I went to the casting call, and I got hired. And that wasn't my first casting call that I've been to, so I kind of knew like, what to do, what to wear, and stuff like that, which I can get into in some of the next questions. But that's basically how I got in. I saw a casting call on Instagram. I went to it, and they had texted me like 2 weeks after that. At first I didn't think I got it, but we can go over that story too. But at first I didn't think I had it, but yeah, they had called me back. They texted me 2 weeks after the casting call. So you came in, and they gave us a sheet to fill out. You filled it out, basically your first name, last name, your socials, like, like your Instagram, Twitter, whatever the case may be, just like trying to see you on social media, see how many followers you had, if you was popping, how you look, stuff like that. And then after that, they had us line up and do a bottle girl show. I think what made me stand out the most was during the bottle girl show, they was telling everybody to get stagnant. You know how you get in windows and stuff, so that you're not like right behind the girl. That's not cute. So I was telling the girls, because the girls didn't know how to get in windows. I was telling them, I was like, look, you gotta be like that, like that, like that, like that. And then we was and I was cute, y'all. I was so cute for my show. So yeah, so then right after the show, they had called me over. They was like, Carrington. I went over there. They was just asking me some more questions. Have I bottled girl before? Do I have previous experience? I was telling them yes, because I do. And they was asking me if I knew my liquors. I didn't know my liquors. Well, I didn't at the time, y'all. I was so nervous. I messed up real bad, and we still talk about it to this day. I had messed up the liquor so bad. But I didn't get the bartender spot, obviously. I just became a bottle girl. So they had asked me what I applied for. When I was there, I was like, just hire me. Like, I'll just be anything. Like, not just anything, but like, I'll be a bottle girl, or I'll be a server, or I'll be a bartender. Like, whatever y'all got available, I'll pick, one of those three. So they was like, well, you're not gonna be a bartender. That's how the interview process went. And so then after I had messed up my alcohols, I'm thinking like, okay, I didn't get the job. Like, I didn't get the job at all. Like, they're not gonna hire me. Like, girl, you don't even know your liquors. Like, it was real bad. But so I had left. And then I had called my friend. I just told her what had happened. She was like, girl, go back in there. Like, don't be scared. Like, go talk to people. Go make friends. I was like, all right. So I went back in. I started talking to the bartender, and me and her was just chopping it up. And I was just telling her that I'm new out here, and I just wanted to, like, just get a job. She was like, yeah, girl, it's fun. It's good money. She was like, and you're pretty. She was like, you should get the job. Da, da, da. She was like, I'm not over that, but, you should get the job. And so we followed each other on Instagram. And lo and behold, 2 weeks later, they hit your girl up. And I'm still there to the day. All right, how old do you have to be? To be a bottle girl, you have to be 21. You can be 18 and work there, but you would be a hostess, or you would be a food runner. But you can't be a bottle girl unless you're 21, which I think was just a bill that was just recently passed. Did you have previous experience? Yes, I did have previous experience. I had worked at a after play, after hours. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. A after hours club in Houston. I worked there as a bottle girl, and it was dope. You know, it was cool. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I wasn't really making any money there, and so I left. But yeah, I did have previous experience, but there is a big difference between working in a smaller club versus working in a bigger club, because they run things a little bit different. The pay, you're gonna be getting a different type of pay. Yeah, so it's just different how they run stuff. What to wear? What to wear for your interview? I just had like a black romper. It wasn't really nothing too much. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it here or whatever. Or it's on my TikTok. If y'all scroll down, I did a TikTok that same day I had my interview, so it'll be on my TikTok for y'all to watch, so y'all can see how I was dressed. It was just a simple black romper, cute, but you know, shows off your curves, your figures, and it shows off a little bit of booty, which shows that you're confident in your skin. And you know, part of the outfits that we're wearing anyway shows your skin. So what I was wearing was pretty much perfect. And they had some girls in heels. I didn't wear heels that day because I actually just came off work, so I didn't really have time to go home and really get ready for real. But I just had some slides and like a romper. Do I get paid minimum wage? No, I do not get paid an hourly wage. No, everything is tips and gratuity. Do you have to memorize the orders or write them down? So no, I don't have to memorize the orders. Well, kind of, sort of, but not really to place them. To place them, we have a handheld that we use, and it just, you know, marks down everything that they're getting. But you do want to kind of memorize which bottles are for you. They have a system where they, you know, where you can know, but you want to know like what they want and when they want it. They'll tell you, you know, like I want my bottles at this time, and then I want my other bottles at this time, and they'll want this such and such on the sign. You hand them your phone, and they'll write down what they want customized on their sign. You got to get that ready too. Like, it's just time management. It's really easy. It's really easy. You just gotta, like, you can't be like it can't be no Dixie Dora. Outfits. Do you have to pay for your outfits? Yes, you do have to pay for your outfits. Outfits can be very expensive. I believe my training outfit was like $30-$40. My Saints uniform, which you have to wear during football season, was like $75, which they can just take that out your check, or you can cash app them. You gotta have your stockings, your tights. You gotta have socks, shoes. You're buying shoes, your Vans, G-Nikes, boots. Sometimes, like, it can get expensive, but you're pretty much making that money back. So it's just like, it is what it is. Especially if we have like a guest. I know for Lil Wayne, they had custom outfits, and it was like $75. And then we have our custom treehouse outfits too. I think they were like $60. You know, just stuff like that. Like, it's expensive. The outfits are expensive, but you pretty much keep them, and they pretty much keep them in rotation after you wear them, unless they're like really special, like we had a 4th of July one. So yeah. Do you have to book sections to work? No, you do not have to book sections to work, but on nights where they have celebrities come, if you didn't book a section, don't, you know, count on you working. Not saying that you have to book the section to work that night, but if you're new and you're not a vet and you didn't sell a section, don't really plan on working at night. Like, they might have you on there on the schedule, but if you really for sure know that you're going to make a bag that night, book a section. Like, try to book a section, but it's not required to work there. No. This is a good one. How do you get tips? So I'm a people person, and I'm lit. So if you have me, or if I have you in a section, best believe we're getting lit. And when people are having a good time, when they have a good time and they see that you're servicing them, they see that their table is clear and clean, and they've gotten all the cups and straws and napkins and all this and that they needed, and shot cups, all this and that, they're going to tip you automatically, like, just off rip. Now, I've had somebody walk out on a tip before once, and that, y'all, this little lash is gonna bother me. But yeah, if you're lit and you're making sure that your customers are taken care of, and they don't really have to ask you for much, they don't have to get up and go get their own stuff, you're getting a good tip. You're just getting a good tip. Like, yeah, that's just what it is. Like, you just can't bring out their bottles, drop off some cups and some straws and some napkins one time, and expect them to give you this big old tip, if any. You know, like, they are not required to tip you. They do not have to tip you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what some girls forget. They do not have to tip you. They don't. Especially if your service was poo. They do not have to tip you. That's not earning your tip. Not saying you gotta bust your ass to be a slave, but be a bottle girl. You know what I'm saying? Give them a good time. Shake a little booty. Do a little Do a little you know, do a little something. When you pouring the bottle, pour the bottle like, make it cute. They be recording me. Take a shot with them. Shots, congratulations, happy birthday, tear up, sis. Something. Oh, here's your bottle. Here you go. Bye. What? Would you want to tip you? No. No, you would not. So when you are servicing your tables, get lit. And something I don't like is when a bottle girl gets a section and they're all women and she's like, ugh, I got the ladies. Like, ladies be tipping and they be lit. Ladies be tipping and they be lit. And then they be getting guys to come over and they be tipping you too. I'm telling you, I've seen it happen. It's happened to me. Like, just don't count out the ladies, because the ladies be tipping a little bit better than the niggas do sometimes. Okay? Do you get paid the 20% gratuity? No. The bottle girl does not keep that whole 20% gratuity. I wish I did, but no, I don't. That's split up between me and all of the other girls there that worked. Well, me and all of the other bottle girls that worked that night. So that's all split up. So if we're saying, you know, oh, so they were like, oh, your tip wasn't included, I was like, no, the 20% goes to the house, which it does. That doesn't include my tip, if you wanted to leave a tip. That's all I say. And it was like, okay, I got you. Sometimes they'll tip me right then and there. Sometimes they'll be like, well, we got you at the end of the night. And then they give me all the way right. They give me all the way right. They snatch me up and they say, here, $100, $150, 75, you know? And I love it here. So that concludes my bottle girl Q&A. If you guys have any more questions, definitely just leave it at the comment below, in the comment section below, and I can definitely do a part 2. This was kind of just questions that was off the dome, but if anybody has like any other different questions, go ahead and just comment it below or DM me. My socials will be in the description below. Subscribe, like, comment, all of that, because we litty over here. Yeah, welcome to the Lexus gang. Bye.